Once you have session data in Turning Point, so once you've run a session, you can then sync to Blackboard so that the grades appear in the gradebook. And the way you would do that is to click on Manage, and then to find a participant list that has some session data. So here's some data from a session that I ran yesterday. So from here, I'm going to go to Results Manager and take a look at that data. And we see we have this one student. If you need to adjust any data here, you can actually just click and enter new data. Not, you don't need to do that, but if you do find that you need to make some changes, that's the way that you would do it. But when you're ready to upload to Blackboard, you would click on Integrations. And then here, the server address should have saved the information, but HTTPS and then :Blackboard NEU edu, and then again, these are your Blackboard credentials. From here, you want to export session, and then you can choose which columns to export. So we can do total performance, total participation, total points. These are governed by the columns that you have turned on. If you don't see something in the list that you do want to export, then you need to actually go back and turn those columns on. So you see I can actually just click here, and I have performance points per session, total. I could turn on possible, total points possible. So there are some other options here, but if you don't see those options in integrations, that's where you would turn those on. So let me go back here, and let's just say I want to export session, and I want points for this session, and then total performance, total participation, and then total points, which is a combination of that. That might be a little overkill, but it's possible to export. I'm just going to go ahead and export, and then click on Export. You'll see any notifications about unregistered unregistered students or responders. I'm going to click OK. While it's doing that, I'm actually going to load up Blackboard. And Turning Point says it's successfully exported. Let's head back to Blackboard and take a look. All right, under Grade Center, Full Grade Center, you can scroll over and see that session is there. And I actually had previously integrated, so there are some other sessions already there, but you can see that it'll just add the new sessions to your gradebook, the details for that session. And then also, if you hover over these items, you can see that up at the top here, it says Turning Point Cloud Total Participation, Turning Point Cloud Total Points. And so those only, you'll only find one of those, each of those columns in your gradebook, but you'll have multiple sessions. So if you find that having all the session data is overkill, you can actually say you don't want to export the session data, that you just want to export the total points. All right, hope that's helpful.